I aspire to be as creative as Chuckles is. I don't know how he comes up with all these stories on the spot, but it's really f***ing funny. A lot of people have been sending me this. Now, I am someone who doesn't know pretty much anything when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons / DnD, but I have watched this before. Some of these shorts. This group, what's the name? Legends of Avantris. They're really freaking funny. So this is Legends of Avantris. I want to see it. You want to see it. Let's just have a look at some of these.
Every time you laugh in real life, you take 1d6 damage.
Oh my god.
No, that's not possible. I will never laugh again. I'm gonna be a consummate professional.
And, you know, see, I don't want to watch out for that gas.
Someone is.
I love how in this series, Gideon, there's a person that's like a red demon. What is Gideon? I don't know. But I love how Gideon's size is very... It changes depending on the scene, and I love how absurdly big Gideon gets. It's really freaking funny.
Is the culprit here. You are now a noir detective.
This won't be funny at all.
Also, I love how Gideon's actual, person is like a massive dude also. So that really adds to the charm.
I watched this Remy stubbed his toe in that ottoman.
I love Frost.
And I knew. I reached for my revolver.
You look like you're in some pain.
I've always wondered what Greco's accent was. He sounds like he's Irish or something like that. I'm not gonna even try and do Irish accent, because I just can't.
Actually, like 20% chance you enjoy the process.
Cormac's never felt that way before. Oh yeah, don't stop.
Clear it. I'm in the danger zone.
I'm going to pull out my plastic.
Chuckles, let's go!
How many tickles does it take to get an octopus to laugh? 10 tickles! And I'm going to pull the trigger.
The fact that Gideon is like a demon. Chuckles is a space clown. I don't know what the fuck Torbak is. I just love the diversity of his characters. Because they don't make... It's like playing a game of Fortnite. You could be Master Chief... doing the floss on friggin' Spider-Man. It makes no sense, and there's beauty in that.
I cast gun, prepare to meet God.
Try and suck me towards you.
Oh!
If I was in a D&D setting, I would like to be a wizard and just cause chaos. I cast shotgun! Snap this guy's neck! Testicular torsion! I would just be really unhinged, is what I'm saying. Twist this guy's balls.
Okay.
Talking to the octopus.
You suck me, you also suck yourself.
If only I could!
That's why I removed these ribs.
As the octopus begins to float away into space.
Oh! This is my nightmare! Grab me, Kaboosh, save me! Don't let this Kraken be a squid napper!
I love the sound Kadoosh makes. I don't know if that was his actual person doing that, but I appreciate that.
Oh, that's pretty funny. I laugh and I release it.
I'm going to pull out my plastic toy rig.
Laat de winter je koud.
Blah, blah, blah.
What's your name?
Pete Nut!
Oh my god! I think we might be related.
Are we related?
I'm Hazelnut!
Hazelnut?
Oh my god!
Is Grandma Nut still alive?
She is, believe it or not.
Props to the person who animated this, because the animations are just as unhinged as the D&D sessions. I haven't yet watched the D&D sessions, but I've seen clips of it, and my god, are they unhinged. And I don't know how, but the animator for this captured that essence so well. And it's really cool. Look at his face! You can't tell me that's perfect for this character. Hey, Legends of haha. If you ever need an animator, I'm right here. Should I make an animation of these characters? Maybe I should. Anyway, let's continue.
No, she's still kicking around.
Nothing can ever kill Grandma Nut.
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know if I want Grandma Nut on my YouTube channel. Or maybe I do want that. I don't know. You don't know.
And then there was that weird uncle that no one wanted to talk about. His name was Deez.
Dis nut.
This and these.
Sis and D's, the twins, they were.
I love how this portrait is like all funny and stuff. It's the meme pose. I mean, these is like the meme pose, and this is just like what is that face?
We don't talk about Dis and D.
They begin to fall into a slumber.
No, I've been drugged.
You begin to move.
I gotta say, for like the earlier days of Legends of, I can't speak. The early days of Legends of Avantris. Give me 1 second. I have no idea what I was talking about.
I am going to make you change your character.
Chuckles is like so freaking unhinged that he just disrupts the entire D&D. Like, there's like the storyline going in a straight line, and then there's Chuckles, and the entire storyline just takes the right angle. And it just becomes really funny.
I will be the DM that kills Chuckles. Well, hi.
Stranger.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Chuckles is dead. Unfortunately.
In the woods with no one around?
Is this not like a weird trip?
Why would this be a weird trip? There's a large talking mouse. I am a clown that can't take off my flesh gloves. And that guy's wearing a can of beans for a hat. It's a normal day.
This is much more beautiful than the dumps.
They made marketable plushes for these characters, I think. I may be wrong about that, don't fact check me. But I did see, yeah, right, they did, because I saw Gideon one. Gideon. Torbeck, I saw Torbeck. I love the Torbeck plushie. He's just so innocent.
Oh, that's what that smell was.
But Torbeck's name is Torbeck.
You might have some nerve damage. It'll go away in a couple months.
I think the nerve damage is from all the alcohol.
Gideon, who's
Is that canon? Is Torbeck an alcoholic?
the last person you killed?
Might have been a clown.
Also, is that how you spell Gideon? Wait, oh, that's right.
Gideon,
Okay.
who's the last person you killed?
Might have been a clown from Carnival.
The voice of the last person you killed tells you things about their life no one wants to know.
You know, I had chlamydia.
Chuggles, you were a mediocre clown at best. I accidentally killed you, and I'm starting to think that it wasn't an accident.
The one thing I'll never forget is the sound of their screams.
Chuggles, who are you even talking about?
I scream.
What is the name?
You scream. We all scream. In the terrible house fire at the family reunion.
If I'd known that he'd haunt me all my days.
I aspire to be as creative as Chuckles is. I don't know how he comes up with all these stories on the spot, but it's really fucking funny. I scream, you scream. There's a bit where Torbeck becomes a donkey. Yeah, I saw that one. That's the one of the more recent ones, I believe. And I saw the recent ones, but like these ones where it was like Chuckles, I haven't seen yet. So we're going through these ones first together.
just because I punched him in the body and killed him. I probably still would have done it.
Yeah, you broke every rib I had. Gods, you were strong then. They never tell you how they shit themselves. They don't put those in the song. Gosh, I wish there was wine in hell.
Chuckles is the
You know what
funniest.
they say? What's good for the robe?
Personally, I think the what was it? Is it Frost? I don't know. It's a tie between Frost and like the Tiny Mouse for me, because I love them the most. It's like first place is one of those two. Second place is definitely Chuckles, and as for third place, I'm not entirely sure.
Robotic basset hound is good for the hippopotamus, snake, space clown, living ooze, and robotic pug. The classic saying, Red.
I know you are a space clown, but now is not the time for jokes.
There's always a time for jokes. Why did the mermaid wear seashells? She grew out of a bee shell. Oh my!
I propose.
I'm guessing that's a boober joke, but like, you know me. You know me, I don't get it. I'm assuming it has something to do with sizes, like I'm not that dumb. Okay, maybe I am that dumb, but you know.
Suppose that we killed Chuckles.
I'm in. Caboose, stop being such a cadude. Oh, just 2 more concoctions. Sure, we
How to get rid of Chuckles.
Take some of these ingredients. I have no idea what any of this does. Ooh, fizzy. Oh, how do I get that up? Here's a little bit of honey, a little bit of mustard. Mustard? Mustard? Let's not be silly. Lemon, on the other hand.
There's a yellow mustard container floating.
Yeah.
They should have added there, the mustard was not the imposter. Perfect opportunity to make an Among Us joke. God damn it.
Gricko, you begin to feel your body change. You get taller. Your eyes look towards Gideon, your arch nemesis. Mikey, will you please be Chuckles for me?
What is happening to me?
Oh my god.
I am an elder god made flesh!
Oh no, are you guys seeing this? Am I going?
Gideon, have you heard of the hit game Elden Ring? Gideon! My the demons in my head was like, say Among Us, say Among Us, say Among Us. And I could be like, no, Among Us, this was 4 years ago, stop, get out of my head.
Going crazy again.
No, you're dead. I saw pigs in your flesh. No, this is not happening. Oh, I watched the whole thing myself, hovering above my corpse that had withered away from alcoholism long before I expired. I knew this happened to Clutzy, and when I sucked him back to hell, I didn't think it would happen so soon.
This is what happened to me. Gricko's stuck inside of Chuckles' mind right now, watching all of this happen.
I feel like I wear goblin flesh pretty nice. I can warp it into reanimated clown flesh in a pinch. It actually is quite the easy conversion. Oh, Gideon, what's your favorite animal?
God, I hate this guy. You know what? It's a pig.
Gricko, you
No.
Does your green child need to...
I wish the DM, is she called the DM? Who's the person who controls everything? I think it's DM? You know, I don't know much about, like, DnD, so I don't know what the DM is, what it's called. I'm just gonna say the DM. The person in charge is, like, the woman. And I wish she was, like, more involved in the story and, like, had her own character and stuff. Because she voices, like, the frog. And I think that's it. I wish she was more involved in the story and stuff. Because she's really funny.
Booster seat.
My green child.
That's the green child with the very large dog.
No. This is actually a goblin. It's an adult man. This is an adult.
This is what it's like. This is like 6 feet tall versus 5'9" tall.
What man that you're looking at?
Did you know that I am literally 2 centimeters short of being 6 foot tall? It's really sad. I literally, if I'm like bare feet, I am 2 centimeters short. If I wear shoes, then I'm like over 6 feet tall. And it really bothers me. It really bothers me.
You're looking at an adult man goblin.
Oh, I'll be damned!
I'm actually the oldest of the group.
Oh, I was wondering why your voice was
The
so
goblin
low
is
compared
quicker,
to
right?
most children. Anyway, my question still stands. Do you need a booster suit? Let's have a coloring page and some crowns if you want to color more.
I won't say no to that.
Alright.
Oh, word jumble.
Honestly, if I was Greco, I would have eaten the crayons. Just saying. I am not unhinged.
Door, mouse, cat. Oh, the diagonal's tricky. You'll get that one soon.
You always do this first thing.
Alexander Hamilton, why are there so many perverts in your mansion?
What do you mean? Like just my guests?
They're in the
This character. I love this character a lot. It's probably my favorite. Probably. It's between her and Frost. And yes, the mouse is a her, but it's voiced by a dude.
walls. They look through the eye holes and they stick things through the holes.
They peeked at us while we were sleeping and changing our clothes.
Yeah, they're under the floorboards, they took the door off, they looked at us while we were changing.
They tell us they've got sausage for us, but it's not really sauce.
They tell us they got sausage for us, but it's not really sausage. I love her. I wish there was more of the frog lady.
Took a bite of one and it wasn't sausage at all.
What was it?
It was a penis.
I hope you spit it out.
Why is the French music playing? Oh, it's part of the short.
Well, I mean, eventually, but somebody's walking around with a
I hope you spit it out.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, eventually,
Mama ain't raised no quitter.
somebody's walking around with a bloody penis. Who's it gonna be?
This is so dumb.
There's no other way to say this.
It was his penis. I hate this.
Alexander Hamilton, why are there so...
Children have been going missing. It could be gorilla of the woods.
There's a wild gorilla on the loose.
I'm not saying gorilla. I'm saying
Immediately
gorilla.
chuckles with the intervention.
Story goes that she eats children.
You probably shouldn't let us in if children are going missing. We're just gonna make it work.
What is Torbeck? Because I know Chuckles is a space clown. Is Torbeck like Bigfoot or something? Does someone know the lore? Does someone know the lore of Legends of...
Now she's extra dangerous because she's using gorilla tactics.
I fear the Winter Queen might not show up for the crowning.
Yes, and also I think there's gonna be a gorilla.
Was that the gorilla evolution?
It's not gorilla.
I literally... This butterfly scene is from like an anime meme. And I literally drew the same image in the video I'm working on.
I hate to tell you this, but Grilla.
I aspire to laugh like that. Like, the art is so unhinged, just like the characters, I love it. I think the person who animated this also worked for like, who's the person that voiced in Omega Strikers? Aaron. Where's Aaron from? I think it's from Game Grumps? Yeah. So I think they work with someone from Game Grumps who like animates the music videos, because one of the Game Grumps is a singer. And I think the animator is this exact same person. I think, I'm not entirely sure.
Bitsy,
Yeah?
you told us that your town
Bitsy,
was going
that's
to
her
kick
name.
you out forever, and you don't even seem upset about that.
They keep asking me to leave, and I didn't leave, and then they were gonna tell me to kick out, and then I was gonna be kicked out, and I was like, I don't want that to happen.
Why were they going to kick you out?
Because they don't understand the difference between lemons and lemon juice.
What?
It's a long story. You wouldn't understand.
I'm really trying here.
If they had to kick you out because they didn't understand the difference between lemons and lemon juice, we might have to kick you out if we don't understand the difference between lemons and lemon juice.
Well, the one is the lemon, and then the other's like a liquidy juice type. They kept saying that one came from the other, and that's fucking horseshit.
Clearly the juice comes from the lemon. But once you squeeze the juice out of the lemon, it stops being a lemon.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't have any lemons on me, but if you squeeze that lemon in lemon juice, I wouldn't. Alright, when we get to Click Clock, I am gonna blow your mind.
You know, he has a point. She has a point. They, them, it, the mouse, Bitsy. Bitsy has a point. If you think about it too long.
Can we get a Chuckles war cry, please?
I'm going to commit various war crimes!
No, war...
I'll be wanted in at least 13 different countries!
A war cry.
Oh, a war cry? I'm going to commit various unforgivable war crimes! I'll be wanted in every country!
You're close enough.
Mustard? How about mustard gas? Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion.
Fun fact, the Geneva Convention is based off like a war crime where an innocent child died, whose name was Geneva. So they made the Geneva Convention as like things you shouldn't do in war. But it's not reinforced, so the Geneva Convention is suggestions. Literally, the Geneva Convention is literally Geneva suggestions. So Chuckles is right, which is horrifying. Because the Geneva Convention is not enforced in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, my child soldier!
Full metal jacket.
Oh, I've become a space warlord in the Outer Rim!
Can we get a Chuck...
I love how Gideon laughs with his entire body, and I'm all for it.
Rooting around the library is a hook horror.
Hook horror?
You know what that means, don't you?
What?
This fellow is really hooked on phonics.
Oh, no.
Is he the villain? I propose that we murder Chuck.
Before we go,
No.
I'm not gonna make a joke. I bet we can learn something. I'll take off my bowler hat. I'm gonna pull out the squeaky hammer.
Gross.
With a surgeon's precision, I smash its skull open! I think I've determined the cause of death. A brain hemorrhage. Oh, anyway, the brain is smaller.
That's how psionics work, right? It's
No.
brain related.
I wouldn't know. My magic is fiendish in origin. I mean, arcane in origin. And I've studied books and shit.
That's so masterfully animated.
Think about the time that we learned the decision-making framework.
Also, I gotta point out, I love the bounce. Wait, where am I? I love how the characters bounce when they talk. That's really cute.
When we met the Sugandese.
Who are the Sugandese, man?
Sugandese nuts. You know, unfortunately, I'm that like brain dead that I would fall for every single Sugandese nuts joke ever created. That's how dumb I am.
All I require is your greatest joke. I already have a joke in mind.
Oh, which one?
The one that DM hates the most.
But I was saving for the grand finale.
Rico can never again make a D's nuts joke.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't too bad a price. For me, I thought that I was gonna have to become a mind goblin.
What's a mind goblin? Rico, what's a mind goblin, man? Help me out.
Honestly, at that point, I would have just done the joke and taken the consequences.
Man, like, finish the thought. Why would you ask me what's a mind goblin if you can't articulate what's a mind goblin? You run into that, like, is that what Glorbo was? Was Glorbo a mind goblin?
A single tear will run down my cheek. Think about the time.
You all are crazy. She's especially crazy. I kind of like it. What's your name, sweetheart?
My name's Peggy and I'm single.
She says from behind the clown mask.
You want me to take my clothes off so you can see what I'm packing? I'm gonna leave the man.
What happened to the lizard character? Did he die? Again, I didn't watch like the entire session, so I would like to know what happens to these characters. Yep.